Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to say thank you for coming to my presentation. It is great to see you all. In here, I want to presentation about how to tell story for children. Before it, I want to read the outline of the presentation. Number 1 is opening. Number 2, the benefit of telling story. Number 3, how to tell stories. And number 4, closing. Okay, I want to introduce myself. My name is Neni Liani. I came from Sukoharjo, and now I work in Aisyah Wiragunan Kindergarten. How to tell story for children. People have told stories for centuries to explore ideas and make sense of their experience. In fact, sharing stories is as natural to human beings as eating and sleeping. Some of the stories we tell today have been passed down from generation to generation, while others are new ones that we create ourselves. Making time to tell your children stories can be fun and satisfying for everyone. It's also lets your children know that you value spending this time with them. But storytelling has other great benefits too. Here some of them. Number 1, for life lesson, storytelling is a great way to teach children the life lesson you want them to learn. For the example, great stories allow children to explore and think about love, hate, jealous, kindness, power, good, and evil. Number 2, storytelling stimulates children's imagination and their use of language. Number 3, stories can transport and connect them to the life of people they have never known, who come from long ago and place far away. Number 4, telling stories about your childhood experience helps your children to connect with you. Okay, think about which stories will interest your listener and what is appropriate for their age. For example, you will not to tell a ghost story to 3 years old, but teenagers might enjoy it. Build up a bank of stories to tell and then keep finding new ones by looking in books or on the internet. Practice telling a story by telling it to yourself until you know it well. Nowadays, the appearance of books can be deceptive. Coupled with the intelligence of parents seeing the type of book chosen of by the child. Without realizing it, your little one turned out to be reading a book that was not yet his time. The following are some the characteristics of a good book for children. Number 1, rich color children's storybook. Number 2, simple storyline. Number 3, book equipped with picture. Number 4, children's storybooks are not torn easily. Number 5, lightweight and easy to carry book. Number 6, story using positive words. Number 7, rich in vocabulary. Number 8, storyline relating to children's life. Number 9, children's story that contain positive thinking. Now, how to story? Then, as you tell it others, remember that your voice and your body are your main tools. Use them to create picture in the mind of your listener by using 1. Interesting and expressive word. Number 2. Facial expression like scowling to show how angry a character is. Number 3. Gesture like stretching out your arms to show how wet something is. Number 4, expression in your voice that give different character, different sounding voice, like a soft voice for a shy character. Okay, but most of all, remember that if you enjoying telling a story, there is a good chance that your audience will enjoy listening to it. Any question? Okay. I think that's all, and my conclusion is so stories are very important for children's development, especially children's character development. We are as parents must be able to practice telling stories well and interesting. I think that's all. Thank you for coming to my presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.